That's right.
Si echo pa'lante, ay mírame, alan pa' atrás. Es todo una envidia, bendito, qué barbaridad. Y me río yo de la gente, porque lo mío, mío será. Pero como hay gente que me tira, me voy a tener que preparar. Y yo me voy a hacer una limpieza, pa' que no molesten más. Oye bien mi hermano, no me jodan ya. Mi bongo, pa' que no molesten más. Juan, Miguel, Milagros, Olga, Manuel, all died yesterday, today, and will die again tomorrow, waiting for America to wake them up in the middle of the night screaming, mira, mira, mira! Your name is on a winning lottery ticket for $100,000! Puerto Rican obituary by the Reverend Pedro Pietri was the first piece of work that told me it's okay to write Spanglish. En mi viejo San Juan, they raised the price of pan, so I fly to Manhattan. New Rican poetry at its finest taught me to keep my R's rolling, told me it's alright to throw in a coño followed by a puñeta every now and then. And with one poem, the Reverend took me by the hand and introduced me to people like Mikey Piñero. Que yo me cago en la madre tierra que te parió. Ain't no snitch, metadon's a bitch. And just like that we switched from la metadonata cabrona to black girls with blonde wigs on. And in a matter of 3 seconds we were cured by the voice of Sandra Maria Esteves singing her wind song. Weaving unity into community, into dancing and trancing, into laughing and crying, into living a life free of chains. With me I must be free. And my trance was broken by the voice of Miguel Algarin. Sunday afternoon, and all the church-going Latinos cross each other with love. And that is what we did. Me and the Reverend, we crossed each other in prayer, praying for the life of New Rican poetry into the next millennium. And in the midst of our prayer, my eyes asked the Reverend, are these the last of the Puerto Ricans? And he shakes his head, no. I hear a hustler's song. Coke and dope, son. Crack this out, B. Purple, purple. Walk me by, you don't get high. If I'm lying, I'm crying, so don't come back crying. Something like that. Enter Willie Perdomo. He tells me a story about the day Hector la boda. I was like, ah la 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 la, que cante mi gente. Let's jam in his honor a la Lord Buckley, cause he was a hip cat, just like the hip gang. So we took to the streets. The Reverend to the left, me to the right. Him to gather up the speakers, me to gather up the jammers and the shakers, so I rides the rhythm of El Barrio, gathering up all the players and all the players and all the players on the players, and I bring them to the Lower East Side, while the Reverend's already there, gathering up all the free Puerto Rico poets and all the look at me poets and all the we were descendants of kings poets and all the I put his cock in a frying pan one Friday morning after a night of hot sex. It's sizzled. Poets. And we had the baddest and the longest poetry slam jam, thank you ma'am, session there ever was. And when we were done, the Reverend bid me farewell. And just like that, I was back home. The bastard child of 2 languages. One step closer to artistic schizophrenia.
Thank you, FLACO.